A brief closer look at the Hallicrafters S-38C.
Good evening, YouTube. Here with you on a Wednesday evening, 11:16 p.m. in the evening. Well, I guess it would be p.m. if it's the evening. And as you can see before you, I have the Hallicrafters apart. Yes, I know I was going to set it up on the workbench or on the bench somewhere, and that's what I was going to do. But I was kind of curious on getting these knobs off, and I ended up having to go buy a Allen wrench for it. The ones I had didn't go quite small enough. It takes a 1/16. See if I can find the, there it is, right down in there. And it takes 1/16 size, and I didn't have any, so I went to Harbor Freight, and they had this set here for $1.99, and as it turned out, that was all I needed. So I've got them all messed up, but other than that, let's see if I can get them back like that. Yeah, there we go. Alright, they're all in line now. But like I said, this is the one oops, here's the one I needed right here. This little one here, 1/16. And once I got that, I sprayed a little WD-40 down in the hole. That's why it looks wet around there. And let it sit most of the evening. And I come in here at this time now and decided to see if I could get them off. And they came off pretty easy. They were a little tight, but not too bad. This is the oddball here, the one that was on the selector switch. So I will need to find another knob like those. I think I might have mentioned I rounded one up for like $10, but I don't know if I'm going to buy that or not. We'll see. I may kind of keep this search open on this eBay, see if I can come up with maybe a junk radio for cheap. But this is basically what it looks like. Let me pan around a little bit on it, and it's dirty. Yeah, it's dirty, alright. There's a screw out there that I'll have to put back in. And like I say, all the tubes are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's good. And like I said, the tuning does work. You can see there's a cobweb or something on there, but it's connected. It does appear to work. That's an odd setup on that. Oh, okay, I just now seen it. No wonder. This is loose. It's not really connected to anything. Either one of them. Huh. It's interesting. So maybe we'll have some work to do on this. But yeah, I am going to set this up. I just wanted basically to get it separated from the chassis before I did, so I can work on a cabinet at my leisure if I want. And that will be an easy job that way. So now let me show you the cabinet over here. You can see it's sitting there on its side. That's the bottom plate there. It's seen better days, but I don't know that it's that bad. It does its job, and I could make a new one of it. I'm pretty sure of that. So like I said, that's what I've been working on this last couple of minutes here. Not too long, actually. There we go. So like I say, interesting. Some of these feet, now this one on the bottom here, I don't know if you can see it, I don't get down there like that. This one just lifts off. It's just got that little, now maybe it had a screw in there, I don't know, but it doesn't have one now, so if I can get back in now. Anyway, that's how it came out. I don't know how it goes back in, but there it is. Okay, get it right, I guess. Now these have actually got a screw through them, but I think they come in and out the same way. This one up here is pretty much the same. So And I see the a little bit hard to see up in there, but the screw, or the speaker, has a screw here and one up here to mount it. There's a spider web with a dead spider. Assume it's dead. So that's it. Here's that hole, reefing that hole on the inside. Now that's kind of weird, but I think what I want to do is put some Bondo or some JB Weld, something like that in there, and I'll put some backing on it here to make sure it stays there. But don't really need that hole that I can tell anyway. Now the here's what I was talking about on the let me put this light around here a little bit so we can see a little bit better. Here's these tabs I was talking about. Now there's a pretty big lip here that the way those fit in there, they just slide in underneath that, I think, and then they come down here and they hook on this, I think. I'm not even really sure, and you guys probably wasn't even seeing what I was looking at, was you? Alright, anyway, they hook in here, and there's another one here, and there's a third one here, but there's a lip on this. It is raised up, and I think there's one on this. Yeah, there's one on this too. So that actually has to be cut out around that lip some way to let it go down, or push it up against it. I'm not really sure how that works. So that'll have to be investigated. I really kind of hate to buy that one for the price they wanted for it, but you know, I will if I have to. You know, I'm not above that. Because once this gets going, I like to have it nice looking. But there's a good shot of how the inside, the cabinet's color it looks. It's pretty dark gray, like a charcoal gray, I guess is what you'd call it. But anyway, that's not bad. I have not looked into the tinted clear coat that I was talking about yet, but I'm pretty sure that's out there somewhere. You know, you never know, but yeah, let's see, there's a I think there's a missing bulb in there. I'm pretty sure there's nothing in there. I don't feel anything in there. I don't see anything. So that'll be easy enough to fix. Alright, well, like I said, I just wanted to do a quick inside look, or closer look, what do you want to call the second video on this. So I kind of wanted to do that. Now there's some obvious isolation attempts here made. Just right here, there's a rubber grommet between this here and the chassis. Now I don't know that. I guess that keeps this bracket from being connected to the chassis, metal to metal anyway. So I'm sure that's an effort at keeping the metal chassis insulated from the chassis, I would think. And you have the rubber feet that are basically in there with rubber, and so you know those should not be a problem. But and the where I see the problem is where this chassis attaches to the bottom through this board here, bottom plate, whatever you want to call it. Now those screws there connect directly to the chassis. This one, this one, this one, and this one. So they would be hot if that is the case. So kind of think about that a little bit. I think there's some ways to get around that. I may look into that. I don't know. It just depends. But anywho, that's what I'm looked at. So like I said, you guys have a pleasant evening. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see ya.